Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic, and we've got Dr. Harley with us. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
Hey, John. I'm doing fantastic. Crazy. It's already fall and everything, but
it's just crazy.
Time flies.
Time does fly. And pretty soon the leaves will be flying, then people will be outside raking and all of that. Now, one of the things we want to talk about today is this is a little different than some chiropractic offices because you're neurologically based. Let's talk about what that means.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about it as we haven't really touched on it. We touch about it a little bit every time, but like kind of going more into what makes us different and why we talk about the things that we talk about. Now, what do you think about when you think of a chiropractor?
A lot of the time you think of like somebody cracking your back.
Yeah, that's very much everyone's like, oh, crack me like a glow stick, right? Yeah. That kind of stuff. See, no, we're not cracking bones or anything like that. The popping noise, just to preface it, is basically just gas bubbles bursting in your joints. It's not a bad thing. It's just like that's what's happening, like when you crack your knuckles. But with more manual style chiropractic, which is traditional chiropractic, we're always feeling for where things are stuck at or where the pain is and going after that. But a lot of our joints do feel stuck and stiff, especially as we get older. So when we're adjusting, we might not necessarily be focusing on really where the underlying issue is, but making sure everything's moving, right? So sometimes manual adjusting can be a little more than what your body is ready for. And that's where as neurologically based chiropractors, we're really focusing on where that underlying issue is coming from. And that's really focusing on the nervous system specifically. Because our nervous system controls every function in our body, right?
Yeah.
It's what tells our heart to beat, lungs to breathe, stomach to digest. That's through our brain and our spinal cord and all those nerves.
Neurologically.
Right. So that's where we're focusing more on where that irritation's at in the nervous system. It's kind of less is more. By being a little more specific, we're able to really get to that root cause of the underlying issues.
And one of the things, as a client here, I really do appreciate how it seems very precise to me. And it's not just, using your hands, you do that too, but you have a tool that you use. What is that called?
Yeah, it's called an integrator. So it actually was designed for torque release technique, which is the technique that I use. And it basically what it's doing, it's facilitating a nerve response. It's like stimulating your nervous system. You could look at it kind of like we're reconnecting the loose wires or loose connections in that nervous system communication.
But it's very, very specific.
Right. So we're figuring out where things aren't communicating at, where the brain and the body aren't in sync and helping fix that problem. So your body's connections are running faster. So those messages are moving faster. Your body's functioning better. That's going to lead to better healing and lead to better health.
If somebody listening is maybe gone, I've never experienced that type of chiropractic and they would like to, they can reach out to Balanced Life Chiropractic. What is the process like? How do they reach out and what is the time frame for them to become a new client with you?
It really just starts with a conversation. Just reaching out. You can give us a call at 605-215-1785 or shoot us a message on our Facebook page, Balanced Life Chiropractic, and we'll get in touch. Letting you know what our availabilities are, usually fairly quick for availability. Just kind of depends on their schedule, time of the day, time of the week, that kind of stuff. And then we get them in, do a full consultation, health history, figuring out, where these problems are stemming from, educating them a little bit more about just chiropractic and, what's going on and how we can help them. Doing some of those scans that we've talked about to really dive in, figure out where those issues are at, and then go from there.
And again, that falls under that precise. It's very precise. So instead of just you poking and prodding and guessing, you guys do a really good job of figuring out what the issue is before you try to start solving it.
Yeah, that's why we use a lot of the technology in our office. We have that nerve scan, muscle scan, and we take x-rays in the office as well. Putting all that information together helps us really narrow in where those issues are coming from.
Very nice. If they'd like to reach out, what's the number once again?
Yeah, they can call us at 605-215-1785 or shoot us a message on our Facebook page, Balanced Life Chiropractic. We'd love to chat.
Again, you can also find them online, their website, balancedlifesd.com.